This one is probably gonna upset some people, and you know what? I'm okay with it, alright?
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, someway, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
You know, I said in my last video about cars that I don't know that much about cars. That's true. This one I know, alright? I have a dog. I've had 3 actually, alright? Texas Winston Captain. 3 for 3 on names. Pet people are one of a kind. And you know, there's so many things that piss me off. I don't love dogs and clothes, especially shoes. Why are you putting shoes on your fucking dog? They don't like your shoes. But the number one thing that drives me up the fucking wall is when I'm trying to swear less. The number one thing that drives me up the dang wall is that people think their dogs and animals can understand them. What do you mean by that? Well, check this out. I have come across many people who think that their dog understands exactly what they're saying. This is not me just ripping on some randos either. Take my mom, my own mother, for example. My mother. She talks to our dog like he has a 4th grade English reading level, okay? She'll put the bowl of food down and... My crazy mom will put a bowl of food down and then tell our dog, hey, Captain, wait for lunch. Wait, just hold on. It's not lunchtime yet. My dog doesn't know what lunch is. Man, the only thing my dog knows probably is what lunch is. But that's not the point. What I'm talking about is these people expect their dogs and animals to just understand and communicate with them. It's like, oh, my dog's being pouty. It's yelling at me. What are you talking about, man? It's a dog. It's a cat. They can't speak to you, dude. It's one of my biggest pet peeves when I'm out in public and someone will tell their dog, like, Roxy, don't sniff that. Roxy? Roxy, you don't know what's going on, do you? While I'm on the topic of pets, which is the topic of this video, I do not care for the weird pets. You know, the randos.
There they go, back in stadiums, the shady spits flow. Nuts they go, macadamian, they go so ballistic, whoa.
I'm a little shook because I'm gonna attack a lot of people's childhoods here, and that's not my goal. But it's happening, alright? If you have a goddamn iguana, I don't understand you. It's like, oh, it eats bugs and sticks and rocks and twigs and smells terrible. It's so cool. Get an iguana. Or like a Komodo dragon. Does it breathe fire? I don't care for birds. Okay, I think having a pet bird is just a weird move. I feel like that's kind of an oxymoron, a bird in a cage. A snake is a weird one. If you like it, that's fine, but I hope you know that no one else appreciates that you have a snake. But what I'm talking about is these stupid random pets that like isn't a dog or a cat. I don't believe in it. And there's no pet that drives me crazier. And I mean this with everything. Everything. I talked about it in my last video. I'm talking about it in this one. I don't understand the purpose of a fucking hamster. I don't get it. Someone explain to me why they have hamsters. Why do you have a hamster? Why are hamsters in the Kia Soul ad? Why are you putting a hamster in a cage and then just keeping it in there? What a hamster wheel? That's like torture, man. That's torture. I don't like that. You put this thing and it like rolls around in a ball. What's the point of that? I talked about this on my podcast. Shout out Hit the Sack. And what's the point? Do you want to just punt the damn thing? What is rolling around? Oh man, wow, the hamster's rolling. Dude, I can't get behind that. Have you seen the video of the hamster running away in like the little pipe? That's so sad. And the kid just watches the hamster trot off. And it's like, I understand. It's just like, why? Because you're protecting it from the wilderness? Like... what are you, God? Guinea pigs suck too. I just wanted to throw it. Guinea pigs are a waste. But in general, let's stick to the 2 main ones, dogs and cats. I am not a pet hater. I love my dog. I don't think he likes me, but I love my dog, okay? So before I say what I'm about to say, I want you to know that I like and have had many pets. I sympathize with you. Together strong. But if you use lost pet signs, we've got a problem, buddy. Look, okay, I've made a short about this. I hope you watched it. Not many did. And I got a lot of hate, and by a lot, I mean 3 comments. And I got no love whatsoever. So here's my thesis about lost pet signs. They do not work, and they are such a stupid, like, theoretical practice. Let me run through the issues behind a lost pet sign. First of all, if you've ever seen one, that's too much information. It's too much going on. You're not going to remember what they look like, their name, the address, and the phone number of what the hell. And the odds are you're never going to see it, so you kind of just check it and then never think about it again. But it's like the first 48. If they're not caught soon, it's you're not in good favors, man. It's not like come on, man, that's not gonna work. Who's ever gonna see an animal, be like, oh my god, that's the fucking beagle from the picture. I gotta go grab them and run them back to their home, dude, for $10. No, that's not how people think, dude. And this is from personal experience. One time I was hanging out with this girl and I, wanted to escalate things, and she had this cat in her bedroom, this three-legged son of a bitch. It was a real pain to work around this thing because for one, it kept biting me, and for two, I'm allergic to cats apparently. I didn't know this. This little dude let me know that I'm allergic to cats, and he kept biting me, which didn't help. So I was, ODing on Benadryl just to hang out with this girl, and it was not worth it. So when I drove home one night, she was very into animals, and I saw a cat cross the street in my community, and I was like, oh my god, is that cat like lost or something? Am I a superhero? So I pull over and I try to get a good look at this cat, see its collar, some kind of information, and I could take the cat home. And as soon as I get within, let's say, 10 feet of the damn thing, it bolts. It just bolts and just goes over the fence. And I thought about it for a second and thought, well, that's kind of exactly what an animal would do. Even if I did hunt it down, if you will, it would look like I'm stealing the damn thing. So why would I want to put that on me? And this could be a completely different cat. So why am I taking all the risk for like $15, like $15, $20, and like losing a pet is hard, I know, but I don't sympathize with the people that left me hate, okay? And can we be real for a second? Everybody hates PETA. Like, come on, man. PETA's so much, and like, I'm not gonna say exactly why I hate PETA, but like, the last thing I wanna see going down the 405 South is a pig's ball sack, okay? I don't need to see that, man. Why are animal people so intense? So that's my issue. I got on a rant here, but it's like these people, man, they're all about their animal. They wear a shirt and it's like, my pug's the only one that understands me. And it's like, no, your pug doesn't understand you, because if it did, it would say, you're crazy, man, and you're talking to your pet. You're talking to your pet right now, man. You're crazy. Clearly, I'm the level-headed one in this situation, so before I completely pop a blood vessel here, I just wanted to get on here and rant about pets. I hope I didn't overdo it. I feel like I did. I feel really lightheaded. But, yeah, thank you for blowing up my last video. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this one does well, too, so, deuces.
Oh, say, can you see?